This is something that started as a community endeavor 5 years ago with our first one at OSU. Out of curiosity, was anybody here at the first OGDE back in the day? We got a couple hands? Yeah, nice. It started as a way for Ohio developers to showcase what we were working on and for people in Columbus to work with people in Cleveland and Cincinnati and Athens and Toledo and all over the state. And since then has grown into a pretty large event for the industry in the Midwest. I have not run any of the numbers for this year, but last year we had 2,600 people from 20 states and 4 countries come. So it's become a pretty big event, and that's all thanks to folks like you who show up, and that's all thanks to our partners, one of which is Extra Life, benefiting Nationwide Children's Hospital. So Isaiah here and I have been working together for a few years to help raise awareness both of Extra Life and the good it does, as well as the sort of personal impact that it has. So I'm going to go ahead and give the mic to Isaiah.
Thank you, everyone. So like Chris said, my name's Isaiah Bull, and I work for Nationwide Children's Hospital. And we are so proud to partner with GDEX and Multivarious, and so thankful that they welcome us every single year. And they welcome the Extra Life Guild, which is a committee of extra lifers. And Extra Life is a program of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And the whole idea is to play games, and playing games for 24 hours to raise awareness and funds for the kids that are treated at your local Children's Miracle Network hospital. We have the largest pediatric hospital in the country right here in Columbus for Nationwide Children's Hospital. And we treat every single kid for every reason, regardless of the family's ability to pay. And we can't keep that promise unless we have the support of groups like Extra Life and like GDEX. To talk a little bit more about the impact on what you guys all can do by participating in Extra Life and even coming to GDEX and supporting that. We do have a patient champion here. His name is Deacon and his mom Elizabeth. They both are great individuals, and they both love video games, and they have such high hopes for this weekend and know they're going to have a ton of fun. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Deacon and his mom Elizabeth.
You want to say hi? Yeah.
Hi. I don't think the microphone is on.
Nope.
There.
Hello.
Would you like to say something?
Hello. So what do you think, what do you want to talk about Extra Life? What's your experiences been? What have you been doing? What did you get to do? What was your first thing? Did you get to go?
My first thing, I got to go to the Microsoft store, and they gave me a brand new Xbox One S.
Nice.
No.
What did you play this morning with your mom? What game?
Street Fighter 2.
You like that game? For
And
Super
who won?
Nintendo?
Who won? Who won? Who won, Deacon?
She won. The first game she can beat me at.
Oh.
That's mean.
Nice. Well, oops, I'm like caught up here. Well, thank you, Isaiah. Just so you know, GDEX, a portion of every ticket that we sell goes to our charity partners. So just by being here, you've already contributed to Extra Life. But there is the Extra Life booth. It's right in the hall as soon as you get there. Check it out. There's some pretty awesome raffle prizes this year, and a lot of Extra Life volunteers there that can help answer your questions, or if you want to get registered, they can get you onto being part of the team or the guild. And just as sort of a cap, what was it, 3 months ago or so, we were on the telethon, and a combination between all the hard work that Extra Life did, as well as GDEX, as well as Beers and Board Games, and a lot of the other partners, we raised almost $47,000 for Nationwide Children's Hospital last year. So
I know for us, he is a heart patient, so we had 6 different heart procedures before he was 2. So, you know, any of the funds, like we had extended stays at Children's, and I was lucky. I had insurance, I had a good job that let me take the time off, but I met a lot of families that were not that lucky. So all these fundraising events that Children's does, I mean, some of the families I met were not very fortunate, and we've had it pretty lucky considering what we have going on in our families. We've had it lucky, but this kind of stuff is really big. Like, it really helps all the families so much and makes life so much easier so you can just concentrate on your kid and not have to worry about the finances, and because
Great.
it's pretty rough. It can be pretty rough when you're in there.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for being here. Isaiah, thank you. And thank you all for coming. We are going to transition into the first session of the weekend. So have a great GDEX.